Even this idea of creating a McLuhan remix is not an original idea. In fact, after the release of the paperback version of The Medium is the Massage, a psychedelic musical version was released on LP.
Medium is the massage! The medium is the massage! Marshmallow.
Yeah, how about that?
There's probably...
It's also worth mentioning that this music, Take Me to the River, was an old blues song about spiritual transformation that was reworked by Talking Heads.
Originality is not what it used to be. Originality is actually a mix.
An original is nothing but an identity that has sufficiently hidden its source code, whereas a remix is always transparent. It reveals its original underneath. This is a good way of understanding the concept of identity.
Kids on Facebook export their identity. The destruction of private identity comes from a flag replacing a page by a screen.
Cindy Sherman is a great example of a remix artist. What one sees in her famous transformations is the mutability of identity when it is combined with a timeless media image.
Every age creates as a utopian image a nostalgic rear-view mirror image of itself, which puts it thoroughly out of touch with the present.
Our identity, instead of being all within ourselves, is actually being relaxed and massaged for public consumption and public connection.
The topic of the Mailer McLuhan video, which is the video that I have remixed, has nothing to do with computers or futuristic predictions. Rather, it's a discussion about identity. McLuhan was profoundly aware that the transcendental or spiritual notion of identity was being radically transformed by technology. Today we have this idea that you are your playlist. With mixing and even the remix, we can see that the information age is a time of combining and bringing forth new combinations of things. Images, sounds, ideas, ultimately new mixtures of oneself. The negative outcome of this is that it represents the co-optation of private identity. It's the pinnacle of achievement for consumerism, and as such, it's the most serious form of identity theft, to say the least. But there is a positive outcome of this more grounded, material notion of identity. For the destruction of private identity leads to a construction of imagined identity, and this is much more than just playing around with avatars in Second Life or with multiple online identities. Today, we can remix ourselves.
I'm Kurt Wiebers. I'm Jamie O'Neill. Thank you for listening to me.